Lights out! Now you want to get nuts? Come on! Let's get nuts.
There it is. Maybe. Let's do it. Okay. I was like, what the heck? Got a case of the Monday's fingers? What's happening here? All right, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to Film Junkee Live on your Monday, March 6th. Am I mistaken, or is like daylight savings already like on its way here or whatever the hell, right? Is that happening this weekend or the following weekend? I don't know. But make sure you guys hit that like, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm doing this, shiza. And then, of course, you know, if you want to become a member, and then you got all the sock meds around that you could follow me on. Of course, we got the Patreon if you want to support that. Try to put some stuff on that. Did a Patreon stream over the weekend, which was great. And then, yeah, follow me on all the other stuff, you know, especially my Twitter, because I tweet the most important things ever. That's right. Sometimes they piss off actresses. Anyways, all right. Let's hit that chat button. All right, what's going on? Patrick? DC Elseworlds, that's right. And you played La Noir today, huh? Sounds good. Hello, darling. Miss Nighthawk is here. Steph, good to see you. Fear Jason. And we got Tet here. Hi, everyone. I hope they bring Keanu back and his hair is longer. I don't know. It's just, then he's just going to look like John Wick, right? That was kind of the problem when he was like back as Neo. It just kind of looked like John Wick too much. The beard and the long hair. What's going on, Mom? A Film Junkie's here. Hi, Mom. Love you. Do what she says. Do what she says. Let's see who else we got here. We got Eric right here. Well, yeah, technically, even though some of the characters are not technically in the Elseworlds, but then we don't know. We don't know what's going on with the Bang. We got Nikolai. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Vega? All right. And we got Miss Jackson. Good to see you, Miss Jackson. We got JD McRae right here. It's good to see ya. Let's see, we got Alien Sex Love Sounds. Ah! Dave, what's up? Have you seen the team? Well, yeah, I have seen the trailer. We're gonna talk about it, obviously. So, yeah, we'll get to it. Don't worry. What's going on, Draga? Good to see ya. All right, who else we got? We got Diamond Absolutes. Boop. All right, turn that off. Turn that off. Hitting buttons here. Who else we got? We got Stevie right there. Good to see you, Steve-O. Patrick. And we'll be talking about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Didn't think I'd be talking about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles anytime soon, but hey, what can you do? Hey, and then we got Fabian, of course, in with the hashtags. One that I would love, of course, and then the other one, which is just dumb. It's a dumb hashtag. It is. Fatty God. What's happening? All right. And then we got MSGT. I doubt we will see any Elseworlds anytime soon. Anytime soon? They're filming an Elseworlds movie right now and a show in the Elseworlds right now. Yeah, you got to think about that. Got to think about that there, Memis. Only reason I went there was they needed to categorize existing ongoing franchises. Yeah, but I don't know about anytime soon. They're filming stuff right now for two Elseworlds things. So we'll talk about that. But anyways, guys, yes, we'll talk about the DC Elseworlds and what's happening right now, because we got some set images, videos, and all kinds of great stuff that's happening. And of course, like a little bit of an update from Mr. Keanu Reeves, which was nice to hear. Definitely nice to hear. And then we'll talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, which they dropped all kinds of crap over the weekend. And then this morning, of course, the trailer debuted. And of course, no, wait, controversy? You don't say. Oh my God. Jeez, we just can't, there can't be a trailer, can't be anything with anything anymore without a little controversy, right? Always some controversy. Always that. And then, of course, we'll talk about some box office. How did Creed 3 do? And then, of course, Ant-Man just whop. Not doing so well. And then, of course, The Last of Us Episode 3 review. All right, let's get it on. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. I had a good weekend. Got some things done that I need to get done. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So here we go, guys. Getting right off the bat here. Look at that. Look at that. See, this is what happened. You know, we got plummeted by snow and rain and everything like that. So even almost like the snow almost came down to the Hollywood sign. That's how crazy it got. We needed it. Definitely needed it. So that's good. Yeah, and then of course we all saw this. I added this to the David Ayer shot. If you saw the film Junkee shot with Dave talking about David Ayer, I added this to the end of it because this happened on, of course, Thursday. So didn't talk about it on Wednesday. We got Phil Cho right here continuing to do some awesomeness when it comes to making suits, and we got a Kingdom Come Michael Keaton Earth 89 suit right here. Kind of wondering, there's a possibility maybe, I don't know, that Michael Keaton's going to have like a different kind of suit too, maybe, I don't know, but this is pretty cool. It definitely has the Kingdom Come vibes right here, like the big bat right there with also the yellow emblem, which looks pretty damn sweet. So good on Mr. Cho for doing that. Keep going. And yes, guys, here's the tweets, the quote tweets. You know, we've been joking about it on the streams over the weekend, but yes, Miss Rachel Zegler. Hey, I'm still rooting for the movie. Still fine. Just thought it was a little weird. That's all. But yes, it did happen. But I don't need to talk about it anymore. I already talked about it. We talked about it on the Vodka stream. We talked about it on the Patreon stream. Don't need to talk about it anymore, right? It's past. No one remembers it, right? No one remembers. It's good stuff, though. Still looking forward to the movie very much. But relax. You're on a press tour. International. Get off Twitter. Anyways, okay. Jack Casey has been cast as Hellboy in Hellboy the Crooked Man. So yes, we are getting a new Hellboy, which was already announced. And here's the dude that will be playing him. I'm not sure what I've seen him in. He does look familiar, but there we go. And then we also had a trailer for Disney's Haunted Mansion, which, not too bad. Decent trailer. Kind of reminded me, you know, there's some callbacks to the actual...
But I'm going to light a vanilla candle.
To the actual ride. If you've been on the ride at Disney World, there was a Disneyland. There's like a specific spot where they're on like the elevator part when you get into that room and the walls get longer. They actually have that shot in here. Look at that. I remember when that happens in the actual game, in the actual ride. So I thought that was pretty cool. But we'll see. It's Disney. It's whatever, right? Let's see. Keep going. What else we got? Oh, yeah, we got a clip right here. We got a Scott Adkins clip right here. He posted a clip on Twitter of his character.
Want to kill him?
From John Wick Chapter 4. A lot of people have already posted on social media what they feel about John Wick Chapter 4. And spoiler alert and shocker, people are loving it. So I can't wait. That's coming out this month. It's going to be great. We got a Nightfall Batman from Todd McFarlane. Must have, right? Is there a Bane? There should be a Bane also, right? So that's cool. This is trippy right here. This is like AI... The evolution of the relationship between humans and electronics devices using AI. This is creepy. Very creepy. It just keeps going. And then it goes all the way to 2030. So the year 2030, watch what happens. Oh, yeah. Then all of a sudden and then all of a sudden you got cyborg pieces going on. Look at that. What the hell's going on? That's creepy. But yeah, this was made with AI, by the way. And then all the way back to the beginning. Jeez. A little creepy, but hey. AI is going to take over, guys. The AI is going to take over. Skynet! Sydney Sweeney is reportedly playing Spider-Woman in Madam Web. So everybody's kind of wondering which character that she was going to be playing in Madam Web. So hopefully we get to see her in a costume. I'm sure that's going to be the case. John Carpenter, that's pretty cool. All right, what else we got? Of course, I have my first reaction review for Creed 3. You know, when it comes to Creed 3, I mean, I like I said, it's really enjoyable. Starts off strong, ends strong. Michael B. Jordan did such a fantastic job, but I could tell that they chopped up in the middle somewhere, leading into the final fight. There's like a weird pacing that happens. And of course, I'm not going to say exactly all the stuff that happens, but yes, it's just like, it felt like they were trying to fit it into a 2-hour runtime. The runtime is 1 hour and 57 minutes, and you could tell that they chopped things up in the middle. So hopefully it'll be a director's cut, because yeah, that middle section gets a little wonky when it comes to the pacing of the movie. Other than that, really great. Go see it. All right, keep going. Yeah, ooh, no, that's this is version 2 right here of the Kingdom Come suit that has the full-on mask on. So, should play Squirrel Girl. Really, that's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. Never went to Disneyland, couldn't afford it. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. It can be pretty. I haven't been to Disneyland in decades, so it's been a long time. And it's finally happening. Apparently, Jonathan Crystal is going to direct Detective Pikachu 2. Man, the first one came out in 2017, 18? And everybody was kind of wondering if there was going to be another one. I mean, I enjoyed it. I felt like the final act was a little rushed, and it was, I'm not really into Pokemon, but I thought it was funny. I thought it was enjoyable. There's some things that I was like, yeah, this kind of is dumb, but hey, whatever. But it's happening. We're finally getting a Detective Pikachu Part 2. And then we got Hush Superman right here, looking swole. Swole, you work out? Looking pretty swole there, Soupies. And then this, oh God, guys. Look at how badass this is. Just looks so cool. Yeah, I have not purchased a McFarlane in a little bit. I'm going to have to get some of these Flash ones, because especially this Michael Keaton one, look at how badass that looks. My God. Looks pretty cool. You can pre-order it now. Of course, there's the Barry one right there running. I already have, the Flash from Justice League. Might have to get this one too. But yeah, that freaking Michael Keaton looks just a beast, man. Just looks like a beast. Looks pretty damn sweet. Yeah. And then we got Carrie Elways talking about Rebel Moon, saying, I'm really drawn to the stories, and I'm also drawn to filmmakers themselves. On someone like Zack Snyder, Carrie Elways praises, I've been an admirer of his work for a long time, and I've always wanted to work with him, so I was very happy to get to. Yay! So some praise for Zack Snyder. Some more images from the McFarlane. Look at that. Even got the little eye goggle things going on with the mask, which is pretty sweet. Look at that. That's pretty sweet looking. I like it. And then not to mention, there's also going to be a Batmobile. My wallet. My wallet's going to suffer. It's going to be hard not to. Wallet's going to suffer. I want all this. I want it all. But who knows? Oh, this is hilarious. Watch this right here. This is pretty funny. When it comes to Michael B. Jordan and Val Zod's Superman, it was asked during a Cinema Blend interview right here.
You were reported to be involved with a Val Zod HBO Superman scenario.
Talk about that, sorry.
I had to try.
That was a noble attempt.
She shut that shit down. Man. Damn, she just came in here and said, just
Get the fuck out!
Just totally just shut that down. So he tried. So there's two different ways to look at this. It's like, all right, so if she came in and said, you can't talk about this, is that because it's happening or because it's not happening? It's like, you really can't decide. I saw people going, well, I guess it's not happening. And then people were like, holy shit, it's probably happening. So that's what was kind of weird about this, was like shutting it down. Does that, where does it lie? Where do you guys think? Is it like, yes, no, maybe? I don't know. But I hope it's still happening. It would be kind of cool, right? If we're going to actually have a Black Superman, have the actual Black Superman from the comic books, instead of just turning, doing the whole race swap thing when it comes to Clark Kent, which we don't, it's not going to happen, of course. And of course, that was on the table at one point, but it's definitely not happening. So it's just very interesting when it comes to, I think it's still on the table. to be honest. And we're going to be talking about DC Elseworlds, and obviously it could fit there somewhere. Of course, it'd be more of like a low key, and I don't know exactly what they would do, if they would actually put it on HBO Max or try to put it out in movie theaters. I don't know. It just have to be, and budget is always going to be a concern. And I can imagine that when it comes to DC Elseworlds, those budgets are going to be, they're going to be lower than the actual DCU stuff. So we shall see. There's a 360 view right there of the Michael Keaton McFarlane right there. That's pretty cool. And then, yes, we talked about this on the Vox stream. Clancy Brown, he's playing Boss Maroni. So we got our Maroni, which, of course, they're going to be, they started filming the Penguin series today, or yesterday, or today, yeah, I think it was. So we got our Boss Maroni right here. So, yeah, he's going to be there for the Batman movies, too. So that's pretty sweet. Maroni. And then, of course, yes, there was the premiere in Rome, I think it was, right? Yeah, in Italy. Rome, yes. For Shazam 2. So that's cool. Let's see. This was funny right here. When Shazam updates, okay, so this was, I had to make a comment about this, and thank you, thank God Miss Zegler didn't call me out again, but this right here said, Asher Angel researched PTSD as Billy is dealing with Shazam Fury of the Gods. He said right here, I think Billy's obviously gone through a lot of trauma in his life. I mean, I tried as best as I could with David to really hone in on the new and improved Billy, which was cool. But then so many people, because they hate Zachary Levi so much now, because he's evil and he has, different opinions about all this other kind of stuff, that people were coming in and going, yeah, then you got Zachary Levi just coming in and saying some stupid jokes and all this good. And I'm just kind of going, yeah, he's being directed and following the script. You guys really, you think he's just doing his own thing? You hate him that much that you're just going to be like, yeah, see, Mr. Angel right here, he's taking it seriously. Zachary Levi not taking it seriously. Yes, he is. He has to freaking work out for 3 months beforehand to get all in shape, first off. And then, yes, he has to play the character as the director, Mr. Sandberg, and the script, the writers wrote it. It's ridiculous. I just love that because they hate him so much now. It's ridiculous. We're funny. Aren't we funny? Aren't we funny? And then this was happening over the weekend too, when it came to Jake Gyllenhaal. A lot of people were like, wait a minute, is Jake Gyllenhaal becoming a UFC fighter? But no, they were, of course, filming stuff for the Roadhouse remake, which that's going to be interesting. But apparently there's going to be callbacks, flashbacks, I don't know. But you had Jake Gyllenhaal doing a weigh-in. It's pretty interesting.
And his opponent, the reigning defending undisputed UFC.
Yeah, so I'm guessing there's just going to be some, I don't know, showing some footage, because I believe his character is going to be retired by the time we see him. So, yeah, I don't know. That's going to be interesting. There's also obviously him in the cage too. So now there's no Joe Rogan. That's Dana White. Joe Rogan's not in this. That's Dana White. They kind of look similar, but yeah. So. Suddenly you're attracted to Jake Gyllenhaal? Well, I mean, guy's pretty shredded. And keep going. Yes, and then, yeah, we'll be talking about that. The final sound mix for The Flash has wrapped, so that's good. Yeah, we're pretty much going through all this. This is pretty hilarious right here. This whole situation when it comes to The Weeknd and this new TV series that this one guy was making that also stars Johnny Depp's daughter. Apparently they were saying that this one guy, Sam Livingston or whatever the hell, was basically horrible, wanted to change a bunch of things and have it all weird and everything. And The Weeknd was like, nope. The Rolling Stone article that came out, he kind of made fun of it and said, no, everything's fine. And then the Rolling Stone article guy decides to post this image right here. And, oops, yeah, that's, you don't want to do that. I mean, obviously, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt that he wasn't meaning it in the way that people perceived it, but you have to think. You should not do that. You really shouldn't do that. That just, but it's just kind of funny because it's like this whole society about canceling people. They're just going by the rules that you guys are putting out, and then you don't, it's just hilarious. So, yeah, so now he's canceled, I guess. I don't know. Rolling Stone, they suck now. Rolling Stone just frickin' sucks. So, whatever. It's hilarious, though. It is absolutely hilarious. All right, keep going. We'll talk about all this. And then we got the Spirit Awards. Mr. Quan continues to win. Everything Everywhere All at Once continues to win awards, which is great. And then, hey, all right, he did it. That's right there. The hierarchy did change, guys. Dwayne Johnson, Black Adam, won Favorite Actor at the Kids' Choice Awards. That's right. Jesus Christ. Was he actually there to accept it? That's what I'm kind of wondering. Was he actually there to accept it? Huh? I don't know. Probably not. But there you go. Oh, boy. It's just kind of funny how all right. I mean, I guess so. That's perfectly fine. Oh, this is pretty sad right here. Mr. Mark Guggenheim has expressed regret over his time spent working on DC shows. Basically saying, simply put, the Arrowverse hasn't led to any other gigs. So it feels, at least on a career level, that I really wasted my time. Eesh. That's no good. Yeah. Wasted his time. I would say you had good intentions when it started, but then it just got a little crazy. It got a little crazy. Like I said, I fell off Arrow Season 4, fell off Flash Season 3, didn't watch Supergirl. But yeah, Mr. Guggenheim is just basically just saying that he just felt like, I mean, I guess he was trying to do something, and it just didn't really work for him. Now he's not, now that he's done, he's not really getting more gigs or anything, so... Those weird things. Where does the thing right there? He said, and then which boiled down to lamenting that although working for DC had been creatively fulfilling, it involved a lot of adversity, challenges, and personal sacrifices, none of which have accrued to any professional benefit. Simply put, the Arrowverse hasn't led to any other gigs, so it feels, at least on a career level, that I really wasted my time. Wow. Like I said, I mean, it just turned into this. I mean, there's a reason why people just go, that looks CW. It's become a joke at this point. CW. It's become CW, so. Oh, you'll find work. Don't worry, Mr. Guggenheim. You'll find work on Tubi, maybe. Huh? Okay. And then we got Ryan Reynolds right here talking about, he kind of poked fun at the whole X-Men Origins thing. Remember, this was the very first cinematic Deadpool that we got. I know some people have blocked it out of their brains, but yes, this was the first Deadpool that we got, which was this monstrosity right here, this Baraka pool that happened right here. But yeah, he joked about it and basically said that that was on Hugh Jackman because, you know, they like to go back and forth, busting each other's balls. Good stuff. And then, yes, of course, the Batman 1-year anniversary happened. And who watched the Chris Rock performance or the stand-up, the live stream stand-up on Netflix? Anybody? I watched it. That was one of the reasons why I pushed the Patreon stream to the next night, because it was happening at 7 o'clock my time. And I wanted to watch it live and watch the pre-show and the post-show. But, yeah, Chris Rock, still the GOAT. It was a funny special, of course, and naturally everybody's talking about the last 10 minutes, which of course was him going after talking about the whole Will Smith thing, which obviously everybody is anxiously awaiting that. And, you know, he crafted this hour perfectly because he called it selective outrage and what that meant. And then, of course, he brings it all full circle when he talks about the Will Smith thing. And my opinion is I still feel bad for Will Smith because year later and it gets brought up again, and now it's trending again. Now it's talked about again. And, I mean, honestly, I think Chris Rock crafted the 10 minutes that he did on it pretty awesomely and just basically called her out big time. And, you know, yes, there was things that was said about Will as well, but I thought he crafted it pretty well. I know it's still, there's like a discourse out there on all this stuff, but I think he handled it pretty well. And it just makes you go, hey, Will, get out. You got embarrassed on her talk show when she admitted that she cheated on you, and it's a meme now. Your teary eyes are a meme now. You got turned into a meme for that. And that was one of the things that Chris Rock brought up, and it was like, yeah, good point. Like, ugh. But So you just feel bad for Will Smith because ever since I watched the first episode that I've watched of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, been a fan straight up. And even Chris Rock showed his respect. He said he's always been a fan of his work, always said that. He didn't completely just shit on him. No. Like I said, I think he crafted it pretty well. But yeah, that was my 2 cents on it. So yeah. So yeah, are we all over it finally? And then we got the Oscars. The Oscars are next week, so you know that people are going to be talking about it then, too. So that's going to be interesting. I don't know. Yeesh. And then we got James Gunn right here, trying to figure out where Matthew Lillard will be placed in the DCU, maybe somewhere. He responded to him right here. And he also mentioned right here, talking about, or further down, he talked about how, when it came to Plastic Man, they were having thoughts about that. So Matthew Lillard, Plastic Man, most likely not, but you just never know. And then check this out. This is where, when it comes to like these shows, again, going back to the whole Guggenheim and CW thing, when you see some of the fight choreography and it just looks like pure shit, and even some of the stuff, maybe even with Titans, even though sometimes it was good. I mean, you have like these little short films that get made by people, and they just do really cool things. Like, I mean, it's pretty awesome. We got Red Hood versus the Winter Soldier right here. And I mean, obviously, if you get a better budget or whatever the hell, I mean, it could look a lot better. But I thought this was pretty damn sweet. Not too shabby. That's like on a barely there budget too. So I thought that was pretty sweet. Not too bad. Oh, and Funko Pops. Of course, we have Batfleck. He's going to have his own Funko Pop with that gray and blue suit. Here's a cool poster for The Flash. Look at that. That is awesome. Who made that? I don't know. I guess it was, Sugar T Draws. That's right. That's quite a name, but he made this poster right here. Love it. Love it. Love it. And thank you to the Patreon people, the Patreon family. Had a discussion with them last night. There you go. There's me on Ben Affleck's face in that hypnotic movie. Looking for Nicotina Superman. And of course, we've got all that. Football fans, Derek Carr fans. Well, apparently he's going to be, he signed a deal with the Saints. So that happened earlier today. So that's cool. And then, of course, Shazam. Times Square. Cool. Man, we'll see what happens, though, when it comes to the box office of this movie. Hopefully it gets good reviews, at least, right? At least can we get some decent reviews, maybe? I don't know. Fede Alvarez's Alien film is set to begin production this month. So, yes, another Alien film is coming. Mr. Alvarez is a good filmmaker, so hopefully it's going to be gory for sure. I mean, he did that Evil Dead remake, which was gory as all hell. Oh, God, yes. I mean, come on. I need this. Look at a cowless Michael Keaton Batman, folks. A cowless Michael Keaton Batman. You kidding me? I don't know how much I could show that. That might be, I don't know. First look. Exclusive pops. But yes, I need that cowless. Definitely need that. I swear. Yeah. I haven't bought Funkos in a little bit or McFarlane's, man. I'm going to have to, hold my credit card. All right, Mr. Nick, stop spamming. Can you stop spamming? Huh? Let's not go too crazy in the chat right there, sir. We got Mary Bell right here, Verdu, who's, of course, Nora Allen, showing some love to the fans. So that was posted. And, hey, look at this. We finally have Black Adam and Shazam in one shot. Yay! Look at that. All right. Because we know that Dwayne Johnson didn't want to be in the same shot, and it's kind of funny too. But, well, I mean, obviously Black Adam's been out a little bit longer, so it is cheaper. But yeah, we got this was from David F. Sandberg posting this on Instagram. Fight! I wonder how many times that he actually tried to get Black Adam in his movie, or vice versa. I wonder if David F. Sandberg will ever, because remember, he said that he never had conversations with Dwayne Johnson, but I'm just kind of wondering, when was it ever pitched about? I mean, I'm sure it was, right? There had to be a pitch or something for a scene where they could build up a fight, and it just didn't happen, and now it doesn't look like it's ever going to happen. But hey, there you go. There you go. But speaking of fights, at the end of Creed 3, you know, a fight broke out in this movie theater right here. So, and I guess they got a little too amped up. Too much testosterone, too much, you know, too much blows to the face happening on screen. So, yeah, movies are back. Movies are back. All right. See, and then we got some more Funkos. Apparently this is happening. Apparently the whole babies falling out of the sky thing is happening. And they're making a Funko Pop out of it. That is insane. And then, of course, we have this special ed Barry right here. I don't know. I think it's probably like the first costume. It's ridiculous. So, yeah, Funko Pops like crazy. Wow. And then, God. They got a Michael Keaton Batman in the Batwing. Come on. What are you doing to me? How many Funko Pops are coming out for this damn thing? Jeez. I can't. My wallet is already yelling at me. My wallet is already yelling at me. We got Arkham Batman from Phil Cho right here. So that's cool. Keeps on going. Wow, we're going to do some painting. Let's paint some happy trees, okay? It's going to look good. Yeah, just do a little happy tree right here. Looks good. Wow. Looking forward to this movie. Paint. Owen Wilson. Gotta love it. Speaking of Michael Keaton, of course, I have this shirt in the Film Junkee closet if you want to get yourself that with the 89 logo that I love so much. There's a Michael Keaton shirt, so check it out. This is pretty crazy. Apparently, Portland's not going to have any more Walmarts because I guess there's been a shoplifting crisis in all Walmarts. I think this is happening at Walgreens, all kinds of different places where, yeah, so they're just jumping ship. I mean, I guess the good thing could be all the mom and pop shops will be good, but are they going to start getting raided with shoplifters? I don't know. But that's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy right there. So, all right. Wednesday fans. Anybody? Who's yelling at you? Uh-oh. Is the girlfriend yelling at me? Uh-oh. You love shoplifting up shops? What? But we have any Wednesday fans out there? Because Jenna Ortega apparently didn't have a good time on the set. According to this, when she was on the Armchair Expert with Dax Shepard, apparently, if you listen to this right here, yeah, she was not having it when it came to the writers.
Everything that she does, everything that I had to play, did not make sense for her character at all. Her being in a love triangle made no sense. Her going, there was a line about like a dress that she has to wear for a school dance, and she said, "Oh my God, I love it. Oh, I can't believe I said that. I literally hate myself." And I had to go, no. There's no way. There was times on that set where I even became almost unprofessional in a sense where I just started changing lines. The script supervisor thought that like I was going with something, and then I would have to sit down with the writers and they would be like, "Wait, what happened to the scene?" And I would have to go through and explain why I couldn't do certain things. I grew very, very protective of her, but you can't lead a story and have no emotional arc because then it's boring and nobody like everything.
So there you go. You know, I would actually say that probably Henry Cavill might have had some same kind of thing that happened with the writers when it came to, you know, whatchamacallit. So yeah, because I remember hearing that too, where like the writers were trying to, you know, when they were continuing with episodes, they were kind of moving away from the source material. And I'm talking about The Witcher, of course, because I had a little, you know, brain. Anyways, so I'm kind of wondering, similar thing that's happening right there, because I will say that some of the things, I mean, I liked the Wednesday series. I didn't love it. But yeah, I would say, like, I kind of agree, like, sometimes when it came to certain things, but then again, like, what are you supposed to do with Wednesday? She's so, like, kind of one-dimensional. I don't know, but apparently she didn't have the greatest time when it came to the set, so... And then, of course, like I said, John Wick Chapter 4 happening right there at UK World Premiere. And there, of course, Mr. Staletsky, Mr. Chad Staletsky, the director, in the rain. I'm Nicolas Cage. I don't need to be in the MCU. Nick Cage got a little candid when it came to talking about things. I mean, there's a whole article. We're not going to go over it all, but he talks about that. He talks about Superman also, the Superman Lives. If you see the Variety article right here, it says Nicolas Cage tells all on Marvel, Tim Burton's emo Superman movie, and more. I don't need to be in the MCU. I'm Nick Cage. That's right. It's true. It's very true. But does he end up in the DCU? Hello? James Gunn, get this man in the DCU. Come on. He could play anything. Get Nick Cage. A lot of people are going like, yeah, well, that means we're not going to get a Ghost Rider in Secret Wars. Did you really want that? I mean, I think if they're going to use a Ghost Rider, they're probably going to go with the Diego Luna one, right? Or Gabriel Luna, whatever. I forgot exactly what his name was that played him in the S.H.I.E.L.D. show. Probably go with him more than anything. So good on Nicolas Cage. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. And then this is pretty sweet right here. Mr. Lee Barmijo. He said it gave a sneak peek at the thematic cover that comes with the release of the movie. And what's interesting is the fact that we have some armored stuff happening right there. I guess it's kind of going from back. I think it's one Batman and the other Batman, unless it is an armored suit that Michael Keaton's Batman's going to wear, that's pretty exciting. So yeah, so he's going to have his cover right there, and I love his drawings. I love his illustrations. Bermeja just does excellent work. Absolutely excellent work. All right. So there you go. There are the tweets. There are the tweets right there. Yeah, I like Wednesday too, but I just didn't. I was like, it took me a little bit to finish it. I remember Saggy was giving me shit about it all the time, but yeah, there was just some things where I was kind of like, but it's fine. It's absolutely fine. DC Elseworlds. All right, let's talk about DC Elseworlds. Obviously, when it comes to DC Elseworlds, I think it's smart. We need a logo, James, in DC Studios. We need a logo for this stuff, especially when everything's happening right now. Obviously, we have the Joker 2, or Folie Dieu. I always say it wrong, because whatever, I'm not French. But then we got the Batman, had its 1-year anniversary. That's supposed to go in production. Batman 2 is supposed to go in production in November. Mr. Matt Reeves, of course, tweeted out showing, the premiere, whatever the hell, when it came to the Batman, and said plenty more to come, and put three bats. So I remember we had a discussion. I think we had a discussion on the Vodka stream, and I think it was Mr. Everts that said that he thinks that there's only going to be one more movie. And, he made a good point, because obviously there's going to be the Brave and the Bold whole thing that's happening with it. But I think what Matt Reeves has cooked up, him and his writer, his writing partner, I think they've cooked up some good things, hopefully. And I think that's one of the things that James Gunn expressed was, the fact that he came in and just put all these ideas on the table, and it sounded good. So it's like, all right, place it over here. Now, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the general audience reacts when there's two different Batman movies, two different styles of Batman, because obviously the Reeves version, a little more grounded in that Batman world. The Brave and the Bold one will be more fantastical, which is fine. And of course, it'll be connected to everything. But yeah, it's going to be, we got that. And then, then we got the Penguin series that's starting to film right now too. So let's go and check out some of this stuff right here, just in case you guys missed it when it came to Joker 2. A lot of set action was happening. We got Arthur getting chased right here. Now, he's being chased by a guy with a clown mask, and then somebody dressed up completely like the Joker. So this was kind of interesting right here. And we kind of talked about this last night on the Patreon stream. I'm just kind of wondering, like, okay, so is he imagining this person, this other Joker entity, or is it actually somebody who's physically there? Because a lot of people were like, oh my God, the suit's back, the full makeup's back, and everything's all crazy, and it's all back, and blah, blah, blah. And it was like, okay, but he's wearing this. That's what he looks like. He looks like this. He's got this crazy, just dull brown and gray suit, and the makeup's not on point. But apparently, so there's just a lot of set videos and all kinds of stuff. And then somebody pointed this out as well. Lady Gaga's in the background right there. It says Art Pop, and it shows Lady Gaga. That's Lady Gaga. So another weird thing too. How much of this is in his head? Theories. How much of this is in his head? I know. Are they ever going to do the purple suit? Who knows? I got to be careful scrolling. You never know what could happen. You guys remember what happened when I was scrolling down Spider-Man that one time. But yeah, so a lot of people were taking some set videos and whatnot. Just a lot of things. I don't think that's not real right there, that Lady Gaga thing. So, but yeah, just a lot of lot of things happening on the set of that. So I don't know. I was just kind of thinking about that. I'm like, all right, so we have another Joker dude that's totally done up. Is it going to be like he's seeing that guy and that's Joker? Is it going to be like a Venom situation kind of thing where he's talking to an alternate personality? Obviously, we know there's going to be singing and stuff like that. We didn't see any singing and dancing that was happening when it came to any of the set photos or whatever. So, yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? How do you guys think? 3 Jokers? I don't know. I mean, I think there's going to be some Joker, some people that that are just want to take the persona for sure. So, I don't know. That's the thing. What are you guys talking about? See, maybe there's a Batman out there. I don't know if there can be a Batman out there. Because obviously when it came to the first Joker movie, I don't think, Bruce was very, very young. I don't know how many years later this is going to be, but I highly doubt it's going to be, anything. I don't think it's going to be, I don't think he's going to be of age unless you want to have a Gotham situation. We don't want a Gotham situation. We remember how horrible that suit was and the fact that he wasn't really of age quite yet. So I think it's multiples of himself. Yeah, see, there's theories out there that it's all like a lot of it's going to be in his head. And the fact that there was like the Lady Gaga poster, which is actually Harley, that's also going to be interesting. So, a lot of questions, but I have faith. I have faith in what's his name? Jeez, Todd Phillips. I was like Philip. Todd Phillips. I have faith in Todd Phillips. So, and then to continue with the whole DC Elseworlds thing, we have a little bit of hope from Keanu Reeves. And we're hoping because he really wants to do another Constantine movie. And he did a Ask Me Anything kind of thing on, I guess, Reddit or whatever the hell. And somebody asked, have you spoken with James Gunn at all in regards to Constantine 2? Hope we get to see it. And he says, yes. And me too. There you go. Yes, please. Jimmy Guns. Don't disappoint us. We all want to see Keanu Reeves come back and do Constantine 2. And obviously it's in the Elseworlds, so first off, create a logo for it. Well, I want to see a logo, and hopefully I have a cool little logo for it, but yes. So there's your update. It's not much of an update, but it's hope, guys. Again, it's hope. Hope. We want it so badly. And then, and that's not it, folks, because guess who we saw out there in the wild as well? Hey, take it easy, sweetheart. We got set photos for the Penguin. Wearing a purple suit. We got Miss Sophia Falcone. We got all the stuff. And look at this. This is brought to you by the Daily Mail right there. Yeah, Colin Farrell walking in. Oh, look at that shot right there. Yes. Quickly go by. Yes. So we got purple. We got everything. It's pretty sweet. So I don't want to I don't know. I'm hoping those, they don't come after me for showing set photos. I think I'll be all right. But I don't want to be too quick on them. But there you go. So that's what's happening at DC Elseworlds right now. We're not going to be getting the new DCU stuff until 2025. That's not till when Superman Legacy comes out. So, now, next year, it's obviously we're not going to get the Batman until 2025, but we're going to get the Penguin series and we're going to get Joker. So at least what's after the 4 movies that come out this year, we have DC Elseworlds stuff coming out next year and maybe the Waller series. I don't know. But yeah, so I just want a logo already. Yeah. Can't wait for the Penguin. I love Collins. I know, right? He was great. He was absolutely fantastic. So he's going to be great. And obviously he loves playing the role. I don't know how many episodes it's going to be. And then, like I said, look at that cast that they have. And they got the Maroni right there. But yeah, there's even shots of Sophia Falcone and Oz in a restaurant, which is cool. Of course, Oz drives a purple car, really leading to that. When it comes to right here, it says there's even I guess the project name is called Boss. That's pretty funny. Boss. So there you go. That's what it is. So hopefully we're feeling good about it. Shazam critics' reactions start tomorrow. Uh-oh. I guess we'll find it. We'll figure it out. I won't be, unless something else crazy happens, I won't be doing a stream, but I'll probably do like a short or something like that to talk about it, and then we'll talk about it more on Wednesday. But there you go. So DC Elseworlds stuff happening. Interested in seeing more of Sophia Falcone. Indeed. My guess, maybe 12 or 25 episodes, season 1. Probably more like 12. Probably less. Maybe around 10, 9. They got to keep those budgets down. So, but I'm really looking forward to it, and I love that there's still buzz about it and everything. So, all right. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja controversy. Oh boy, why? Why is everything all controversial? How we feeling? Huh? How we feeling about this trailer right here? So obviously it came out today. I didn't do a reaction for it. Didn't do a reaction to it, but I don't really, unless it's something like, I don't really do reactions to it unless I do it live, but I already watched it. Now I like the animation style. Liking it all. Liking the fact that it's just going to be craziness. It's going to be mutants everywhere, and they bringing in so many damn people and everything. So many characters. And guess what? The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are actually teenagers. What? So they actually got teenager voice actors. Donnie's voice, little high. Like, his... Do turtles have balls? Haven't dropped yet, so... Donnie was, and they kind of are a little childlike, but again, this is a kid's movie. This is definitely a kid's movie. And of course, the biggest controversy was April O'Neil. And we just talked about this last night on the Patreon stream and kind of made a joke about it. I made a joke about it today. Anytime you have a character that is a ginger, they tend to, nope, get it out. Get it away. Let's change it. And then, of course, the Twitter timeline was mayhem today. And then, of course, you have people that found a TikTok video that explains that April O'Neil was actually originally a mixed woman. Okay, mixed being the key word. Let's use mixed a little bit more, right? I'm mixed, and I say I'm mixed. I'm half. I don't say I'm Mexican. I don't think people would believe it. I said that. They'd be like, yeah, right, you. And I'm like, look at my last name. Anyways, we should use mixed more because a lot of people are. Let's accept that more. Anyways, so... When it came to this, a lot of people were going back and forth. It was just like back and forth. And then so people found a TikTok video that basically explained that. And then, of course, other people found other things and did threads and tried to explain stuff when it came to all this. Apparently, and when it comes to me on the subject, guys, I don't give a shit. So I'm not going to sit there and research, which some people just don't. They just find a video or find screenshots or whatever to fit the narratives that they want to put out there. They don't do the research either. I wasn't going to bother to go crazy with researching this whole thing, the origin of April O'Neil. I, just like a lot of other people, I started liking the Ninja Turtles as a kid after the TV show. So the April O'Neil I knew about was the redhead with the yellow jumpsuit. That's the one that most of us, I thought, knew. But of course, there is a whole thing where they said like the creator based it off his wife. And then what really happened, and this I got the just cliff notes and the gist of it. Basically, April was originally supposed to be Asian. That's right. And apparently the name was based off an African-American woman. That's what I kind of like, after sussing through all the madness that was on the timeline, it's kind of what I saw. So everybody just shut up. Who cares? Are you actually going to watch this? I mean, first off, you got to actually watch it. And then, of course, people do that whole thing like, well, nobody said it when Megan Fox, remember when Megan Fox got cast? Yeah, nobody gave a shit about that because, they want to do that thing where they want to call you racist. Because they didn't care about Megan Fox. And all it took was like a little bit of a search right here where basically you just had a search and yes, there's people back then that were complaining that Megan Fox was not a ginger. It's all right there. Anyways, so rant over when it comes to that. Rant over. Apparently, it was originally pitched for April O'Neil to be Asian. I don't know. That's just, again, I didn't do extensive research, but from what I gathered, that was the way it is. So everybody just shut up. Who cares? Again, who cares? Who cares? I mean, it seems like this is going to be a pretty fun movie, I guess. I mean, it's whatever. They released all this stuff today, which I thought was cool. Or not today, but over the weekend. And there's going to be so many. Look at the voice talent they have for the villains, too. I mean, you got Mr. Esposito. You got Ice Cube. You got Maya Rudolph. Nicholas Cantu. We got Post Malone. You got Hannibal Buress. Just all kinds of things. Paul Rudd's going to be playing a character. So, and then, of course, we got Mr. John Cena. I think he's going to play Rocksteady, and I think Bebop is going to be, well, I'm the creator of this whole thing. I might as well be a voice, too. Yes, Seth Rogen. He's going to be Bebop, right? Or is he Rocksteady? I don't know. I think, yeah, John Cena's Rocksteady, right? Anyways, okay, so. How we feeling about it, huh? Are we feeling good about it? She was black in the recent show, The Turtles. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Steph. Why does it? Why does it? I mean, I really when I watched the trailer and I saw it, I went, oh, well, that's gonna be something. Yep, that's gonna be something. And sure enough, it was something. And of course, the whole back and forth, and it's just like, I don't know. I really don't care. Oh yeah, and I thought what was great was Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan is going to be Splinter. And somebody brought up the thing too, is like nobody's upset because he's Chinese and Splinter is supposed to be from Japan, right? And I was like, don't do that. Just kick out. No, don't do that. No, let's not bring that up. Let's not get into that. Probably won't get into that. But I saw somebody talking about that. I'm like, oh, let's not open those can of worms. But I'll watch it. I'll watch it. Sounds like it's, I like the fact that they're kind of taking a Into the Spider-Verse approach to it all. So, yeah, Jackie Chan's the GOAT, man. Love that guy. Love that guy. Box office. Wah, wah, wah. Oh. Sorry, that was probably really echoey. When it comes to Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Now, it opened up. What's interesting about Ant-Man Quantumania, such a long title. First off, freaking title's way too long. It should have just been called Ant-Man Quantumania. Honestly, that's what they should have did. It went down another 59.9% from last weekend to this weekend. It had the best opening of the franchise, but it's probably going to end up with the entire box office to be the worst of the three. How does that happen? Man, tell you what, it's crazy. So here are the box office numbers right here. Creed 3 opened up with a franchise high for that franchise at $58.4 million right there, which fantastic. Apparently, one of the biggest openings, if not one of the big opening, because obviously when it comes to worldwide, $101.5 million. I think it's the biggest opening for a sports movie. If I heard that correctly, I heard it a couple of times today, so that's pretty sweet. But yeah, Ant-Man Quantumania, wop, 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 wop. Just not gonna... And they introduced the new big baddie in here. I mean, maybe it'll reach a half a bill. It's at 420. Smoke if you got it. It's at 420. Well, you should smoke if you're gonna go watch this movie. It might make it better. Just kidding. No, I'm not. But yeah, so just not looking too good for Ant-Man Quantumania. And it's just like, I mean, I have a feeling that obviously when it comes to the whole Kang thing and leading up to Kang and the Kang Dynasty with the Avengers and the fact that he's going to be sprinkled all throughout Phase 5 and I don't know how much in 6, but I have a feeling that people will probably visit Ant-Man Quantumania when it's on Disney Plus, right? So, people are just like, didn't want to watch it in the movie theater, which I don't blame them. I mean, it's not terrible. It was just kind of, that's all. Anyways, all right, so The Last of Us Episode 8. Ellie is a badass. In this episode, she is a badass. Obviously, if you haven't seen episode 7, you got to keep up. I'm reviewing these episode by episode, so I'm going to talk about the last episode. And obviously, we know that what happened, or at least what happened in episode 6, is obviously Joel got stabbed, and he's kind of dying. And obviously, we had the last episode that showed a flashback episode with Ellie and her friend in the mall, which is cool. And then we have this one where we're now back in present day, and Ellie now has to take it upon herself to help Joel survive and her survive. Food, everything, needs to hunt, everything. And then, of course, we have this other group of people. And, of course, the main dude is like a preacher, pastor dude, religious and everything. And those guys aren't good. Those guys aren't good, even though they talk all nicely and want to help. There's a dark side. And sure enough, there's a dark side. But Ellie, there's like this scene that went towards the end. The way this episode ends, I got choked up. At the end of this episode. And if you've seen it, you know why. Because just the things that happen. And Ellie taking it upon herself to kick a little ass. And then, of course, just the way that the episode ends, you're like, you're just doing that. So, continues to be great. The season finale is next weekend, and we're already there. It's like, oh man, we're already at the season finale? Well, we got The Mandalorian to keep us busy for the next couple of few weeks, but yeah, just really, really enjoying it. Are zombies in it? Yes. But it's not all about the zombies. It's not about that. It's about the characters and surviving. Trust me, you watch these episodes, and you just go, man, I'm so glad that I could just go to the store and get food. I'm so glad I could do that right there. I could just get food over there. As opposed to what's happening, if the apocalypse happens, we're fucked. We are. My God, scary. Oh, well, they're not like, they're zombies. They're fungus zombies. I thought you were making the joke that a lot of people are saying, like, are there zombies in it? Because, it's a little slow. It's very character driven. So I thought you were making the joke there. Mr. Tomahawk. But if you don't like zombies, they're there, but, just not big time. So, all right, let's get to some questions. All right, let's see. I posted on YouTube, so let's see what the YouTube people have to say. Oh, come on, you. Oh, yeah, I got to refresh this. God. Hold on. There we go. All right. Nope, nobody asked on YouTube. All right, well, fine. Be that way. If you didn't ask on YouTube, whatever. All right, here we go. Hey, look at that. And look at the trending section. We got Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill trending right now. Did something happen? Something happened I wasn't aware of that just happened on... Okay. Eric, Dave, your thoughts on Creed 3's middle makes me wonder. Looks like there's a new norm that popular films now must be around the 2-hour mark. But if the story needs more, well, too bad. Cut it down. Venom 2, Morbius, even MCU films now with Quantumania. They just want to have it more screens, I guess. I don't know. As long as they release a director's cut, or, that'd be nice. Mr. Nobody. Mr. Nobody. Happy Monday, Dave. Hope you're doing well. If you can pitch and get the green light on any DC project, what would it be? Don't go for the obvious. The more obscure, the better. I don't know, something with the question, maybe? I always, have that. It's a unique character. No face. Noir. I'm sure that's already been pitched, and that seems like that's not as obscure. Let's see, Bert's. How excited are you for the Penguin spinoff? Really excited. I think it's going to be the show Gotham, but on steroids. I think it's going to be more of a mob kind of show. I don't know if it's going to be like Gotham. There's going to be a presence of other villains, but I don't think they're going to go Gotham-like. Cooper Knox, Nick Cage, saying he's not interested in doing an MCU movie. It's the most Nick Cage thing that Nick Cage can do. I agree. I need a Nick Cage drop on this thing. Mr. Wooter, Dave, me and my sister just watched Creed 3. It's really good, and the Flash trailer too. What's the release date? Do you think it's going to be attached to Shazam 2 or Fast X and James Gunn? Are you talking about, yeah, I'm pretty sure the Flash trailer will be attached to probably both of those movies. And James Gunn, do you think he's going to be at Comic-Con to talk about more DC movies and casting? Oh, absolutely. It's the big stage. You got to do that. You got to hype up the universe, man. Got to really hype up that universe. What? Yeah. There was the first question was from Eric. Anyways, so Soylent Green, yeah. Zombie scare, cool. Someone who rattles the cages, ha, zing, like that. Take it easy, sweetheart. Was yours not there, Tet? Do I have to refresh? If you had a question, was yours there? No? Let's see. Any more? No, not seeing it. Not seeing anything. Go, nope. I think you're just messing with me, as you do. It's fine. All right, guys. Maybe I posted on... Yeah, you might have. Maybe... Did you do it on the other one? Where I said going live? Did you do it on that one? No? Nope, not seeing anything. Well, it's always Wednesday, right? Okay. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you guys for spending some time with me as per usual. Make sure you smash that like thumbs up before you leave. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Share. That helps the algorithm. If you want to do that, share it if you enjoyed. And if you want to become a member, do so. Like I said, we always do members only streams post-show on Wednesday. And unless something crazy happens tomorrow, no show tomorrow, of course. I know the Shazam reactions are coming out. I'll probably do a short video about that, and then we'll talk about those reactions on Wednesday to see what the word is on Shazam: Fury of the Gods. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good. I'm rooting for the movie, okay? Okay, Rachel? Okay? Okay. All right, guys. That's all. It's just going to be a running joke for a while. I'm sorry. It's just going to be a running joke for a while. Anyways, guys, love ya. Talk to you later.